I think something very bad is about to happen. Gohan, despite his father's warnings, would throw himself against the angel again. Gohan's blows were so fast that Whis' ultra instinct could barely dodge them. I just need a little more time for my father to arrive. Whis began to impregnate some angel power in his staff, so that it would be heavier and have more strength. The angel would move very fast to hit the arms of the Saiyan with his staff, but Gohan would have supported this attack as if nothing. Suddenly, a giant angel wings would have left the body of Whis. From these wings would have left more than 1,000 sharp feathers of white color. Whis, with his mental power, would have created a whirlwind with the feathers of his wings. What the hell is that thing? I feel a great amount of power in that whirlwind. I'd better get away from it. Gohan would have stepped back so the whirlwind wouldn't hit him, but it was too late. He would have fallen inside the whirlwind. More than 1,000 wings with a very sharp edge were cutting him all over his body. Ha ha ha! What's wrong? You can't be able to move because of my ability? I also have some tricks to hold back people like you. Arrogant mortal, you will pay for the death of Lord Beerus, and you should have never messed with us. Goku wanted to fight to help his son, but Gohan would have stopped him. Listen to me, Angel. This simple whirlwind will not stop me. The whirlwind would start getting smaller, thus leaving Gohan in a life or death situation. Gohan would have closed his eyes while increasing his power more. The purple energy he had would have permeated his body. The feathers on Whis' wings wouldn't affect him at all. Gohan would come out of the whirlwind as if nothing had happened. Apparently his wounds would have healed mysteriously. These things are just child's play. Gohan would throw himself against Whis to give him a very strong blow on the head. This would make Whis lose consciousness momentarily. His whirlwind would have disappeared. The angel would be lying on the ground. Gohan grabbed Whis' neck. That's all you have? Why don't you fight seriously against me? You're like your god. So weak. Just disappear. Gohan was able to eliminate the body of Whis, but suddenly in the sky a very intimidating voice could be heard. That voice would leave Gohan paralyzed for a few seconds. What do you think you're doing to my son, you bastard? You better stop right now, or else you will know the consequences. Gohan, at that moment, he couldn't recognize the imposing voice that was sounding. Tell me who you are. If you don't want me to hurt your son, come down from wherever you are and force me. In this world, only the strong have the right to rule. Gohan, in spite of the warning of the imposing voice, started with load an energy ball in his hands. But the being that was unknown at the time would have thrown an energy ball to stop Gohan's attack. I told you to stop. The sky of Beerus' planet would have split in two. Daishinkan would have come out of there with an angry face. Father, you finally came. I did what I could, but look how he left me. Besides, he also eliminated Lord Beerus. Have no pity on him. I see it, and I don't believe it. So the one responsible for the death of my daughter is the son of the Saiyan Goku? I don't know how you were able to obtain that strength, but you're not worthy of it. Daishinkan would continue talking, but as he continued talking, he would realize something very strange. Hey, wait a minute. How were you able to obtain the legendary purple power? Those reddish eyes don't fool me. You are a bearer of the legendary purple power. I thought that power was lost thousands of years ago. Now I've more reasons to end your pathetic life. If I manage to absorb your vital energy, I can keep the purple power. In this multiverse, the only being that can do what he pleases is me and the great Zenosama. You are just an ant that has broken the rules, and for that reason you need a severe punishment. I condemn you to the death penalty. So you come to steal my power and kill me? I don't think that will happen. I only seek revenge for the death of my wife, but if you get in my way, you will also get what you deserve. Stop being a talker and fight. Daishinkan was beginning to increase his power. The pressure felt in the place was too much. Goku, who was in base state, would find it hard to breathe too much. So that's the power of the strongest angel of all. It's really scary. I think this time Gohan won't be able to fight it. I'll just have to help him. Gohan, just like his father, would be surprised. He has a very fearsome power. His power does not compare with the power of his sons. This will not be so simple. Gohan would put purple energy in his right hand. Purple Asura Fist! The blow would go against the angel, but this, with the tip of his hand, would have stopped it completely. Authority from Angel, get down on your knees! Daishinkan would activate one of his abilities. This was the Angel Authority. Whatever this angel said under the power of this ability, the enemy had to do it. Kneel before my mortal. Gohan's legs would have started to move on their own. No! What's wrong with my body? I can't be able to control it! Sweat would start to fall on his face. Even though he didn't want to kneel down, his body would have started to move by itself. Ha 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 ha! It's fine for you to kneel down before me. I want you to understand your place. Keep looking at me from below. I'm not going to kneel down before anyone, especially not before someone like you. Daishinkan, seeing Gohan's words, would start kicking him in the face over and over again. Blood would come out of Gohan's mouth, but it would heal quickly. I see that your purple power helps you to heal your wounds quickly. Now that you can't do anything under my angel authority, I'm going to steal all that power you have. Someone as weak as you doesn't deserve to have it. Daishinkan would have put his hands on Gohan's head, but Goku would shout, "Hey you, let go of my son!" He's not the only one who can be able to master that power. Goku would start to increase his power, thus revealing his most powerful transformation, the Super Saiyan Purple God. It can't be possible. Two beings with that enormous power? Goku would stand in front of Daishinkan, squeezing his hand to let go of his son's head. Goku would slap him on the chest to make him retreat. Gohan, was still under Daishinkan's ability, would still stand still. Son, get up. Are you going to let the power of a miserable angel control you? Remember why you are here. Suddenly, Gohan, even though he could not be able to get up, he would have stood up with a lot of effort. My authority as an angel is not working against him? No, it's not that. That he is making a lot of effort to stand up, but that doesn't matter now. Even if they are purple power bearers, they won't be able to beat me. I am much stronger than them. Son, let's finish with that angel, the two of us together. Gohan, even though he didn't want his father's help, he would have accepted since he had no other choice. The two Saiyans would have launched themselves against Daishinkan. A fight between the three beings of great power would have begun. The planets along with the stars would have started to explode. Belmood, on its way to the Universe 7, would have felt this powerful fight. The god would have been very scared along with his angel. What's wrong with these levels of power? They don't make any sense at all. In the distance, he could see small shadows moving at high speed. Although he could not see well who those three subjects, his Daisy angel, who could barely look because of the speed of the battle, would realize who were the two subjects with whom his father was fighting. Lord Belmood, the culprits of my sister's death are the Saiyan that you yourself eliminated. What? What are you saying? I myself saw how that place turned to dust, along with his soul and body. A mortal can't be able to revive after a god eliminates him. Lord Belmood, trust me, I wouldn't be able to lie to you. They're both fighting with my father. But how is it possible? It was only 3 years after their deaths. How did they both get such power? Belmood could not believe that the Saiyan that he eliminated some years ago was still alive. I thought of so many powerful beings, but I didn't think it was those two. If your father's not able to beat them, our lives will be doomed. But it doesn't matter if he wins. I'm not going to give them my life. Meanwhile, Goku and Gohan, they both fought against Daishinkan. So being able to dodge some blows, you guys are not doing bad at all. But you lack more coordination. Daishinkan would grab the body of both Saiyan to throw them to the ground, but Goku would get up quickly to fight alone against Daishinkan. Don't think that because my son has lost so much power in his previous fights, you will be able to beat us. Goku would use his friend Krillin's technique to make Daishinkan lose his eyesight for a few seconds. You bastard! What did you do to my eyes? I can't be able to see anything! I didn't think that Krillin's technique would be useful at this moment. Goku would take advantage that Daishinkan had lost his vision, so he would go where his son was. Gohan, I know you don't have that much power left, but if we want to finish him, we'll have to make an attack together. What do you mean, father? Do you remember when we fought with Cell? Even though I was not alive, I was able to help you. But this time is different. I am here. I understand what you're trying to say. If you say so, I will do it. Gohan would stand up again to concentrate his power in the palm of his hands. Goku would also have done the same, thus creating a super Kamehameha of purple color. The two would have launched this devastating attack against the angel. Hardly Daishinkan could be able to recover his sight, because to use his two hands to try to stop the great attack of Goku and Gohan? What happens with all this great amount of energy? Come on, son, put a lot more power! The Kamehameha would have become much more powerful, thus being able to push back Daishinkan's body. Veins were coming out of his hands. They think they can defeat me with a combined attack between father and son, but I haven't even demonstrated my true capabilities. Never underestimate the power of the most powerful angel. Damn mortals! They think they can reach the stars without being able to fly? Burn stars, burn! Vibrate stages, vibrate! Power increases to 60%! Daishinkan's body would be filled with a very white aura. Goku and Gohan would see such an increase in power. They would get a little scared, but they would still continue with their attack. But even though they put more power, Daishinkan didn't even move a little bit. That's the best they have? The combinate attack would have fallen on the angel. Were we able to eliminate him? Gohan would return to his base state. His purple power had been completely exhausted. Both they would be very happy because they thought they had won, but not even a minute would pass when a laugh would echo throughout the place. That attack of yours didn't even make me any scratch. He's still alive? His power has no limits whatsoever.